guys, we have a data download on both Global and JP. So we can go ahead and take a look at all of the new info. I already did videos on both Vegito and BUUHAN. I think Vegito is possibly the best unit in the game. I mean, being able to see super attacks for 10 turns is just crazy. Even if it is, like, not till turn 4 you can get its activate. I don't necessarily think that matters too much. Still very impressive. There's also a new Buu Piccolo and a Tien that are going to be summonable as well. Let's just jump in everything, right? So we're going to look at translations from the homie Goresh for Goku and Vegeta / Vegito and BUUHAN. And then, of course, we'll head over here to this sort of like Dokkan info site right here, and we'll take a look at what Tien and Buu Piccolo do. There is also a couple of new categories. So here's Goku and Vegeta Angel. Leader skill is Psychological Warfare or Buu Saga. Category 3 key, 130% HP and 170% to attack and defense. Yes, Goku and Vegeta make much more sense as Buu Saga category leaders. More so than like Gotenks or Ultimate Gohan. Let's go and take a look at this category right here. So Trunks is on here. Krillin, Piccolo. No Dokkan Fest Piccolo right there. Dr. Gero, Android 18. LR Trunks is on there. Roshi, all the Vegitos. Yep, Blue Vegito, makes sense. GT Trunks, LR Piccolo, Pikkon, Jackie Chun, Xeno Trunks as well. Some Vegetas, Toa. More Vegitos. Mai is on here. 17, Candy Vegito. Ultimate Gohan from the Tournament of Power. 21, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Okay. Dokkan Fest Piccolo is here. LR Krillin. This is an interesting category to me because there's like a lot of random characters on here. That's good. Like, this is sort of a different category, right? Gogeta not on here makes sense because Gogeta doesn't really talk too much, right? Does Gogeta really talk that much? I feel like he doesn't, right? Like, Gogeta is rather silent. He just is beating ass. Whereas Vegito is Mr. Chatty, right? So I guess that does sort of make sense. So you can't fuse with Piccolo on this category. Right? No Nail on here? Yeah, I don't see Nail. Okay. GT18 is on here. This seems like a solid category. I want to see it in game. Fu is here. Okay. I want to see it in game. The category seems solid to me. Because it's a bit different. It's, again, just a bunch of different characters, right? Just sort of random characters there. Sure, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so 12 key raises attack and defense for 1 turn. 18 key raises attack and defense for 1 turn as well. Okay. And of course, 18 keys Mega Colossal, 12 keys Colossal, right? Their passive is 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. They reduce damage received by 30%. They get an additional 1 key per orb when collecting type key spheres. That would mean not rainbow. And they have a medium chance to launch an additional super attack. They're very good because it's just very basic, right? Like, their defense is going to be super high along with damage reduction. Their attack is going to be high. Their defense is going to be even higher because it's going up on super attack as well. And they get additional key per orb. So key probably is not going to be an issue for them. They're just very good, right? It's pretty basic, but super, super good. So then their fusion is 4 turns and under 77% HP. It should have just been 4 turns. We didn't need an HP restriction, I don't think. With 4 turns, we didn't need it. We just didn't need it. So they have Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legend. They have Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle. Wow. They have a really good link set. Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle. That's very good. Okay. They're on Psychological Warfare, Buu Saga, Patara, Pure Saiyan, Joint Forces, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Final Trump Card. So, Pure Saiyans. The 3-year anniversary LRs, LR Gogeta as well as LR Vegito, were both added to the Pure Saiyan category. It might already be updated on here. Here, let me just go ahead and click this. Let me just pull them up real quick. But these units have officially been added to the Pure Saiyan category, which is awesome. I mean, they have not yet added the actual Vegito and Gogeta units, but, you know, they should be. Eventually, I feel as though those units should be added, right? So this guy and this guy have been added to the Pure Saiyan category team. Is it already updated? It is. Yep, there we go. Pure Saiyan, and then they're also on Pure Saiyan. So there we go. I mean, Pure Saiyan's just got a whole hell of a lot better having these two on there. That's for goddamn sure. These units are both, they're still incredible to this day. Still absolutely amazing. Just 120% attack and defense just means they're going to be relevant for a very long time with the LR stats and stuff like that. All right, so here's Vegito. 12 key, raised attack and defense for 1 turn. 18 key, raised attack and defense for 1 turn as well. So they recover 50% HP when they fuse. 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Medium chance to perform a crit, which should be either 30 or 25%. They counter, and then they get 1 additional key per key sphere. So now it's not just type, but rainbow orbs, they'll get an additional key as well. Then they get +5 key, and they show enemy super attacks for 10 turns from their first appearance. That's what's insane to me. 10 turns of seeing the enemy super attack is, like, wild. So they lose Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, and Shocking Speed. They get Super Saiyan, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, and Kamehameha. It does suck that they lose Shocking Speed. Experienced Fighters as well, both very, very good links. I mean, honestly, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, it's all very common stuff. But, I mean, then he gets basically just the Vegito link set, right? Honestly, I was pretty impressed by Vegito. He's up there. He's probably 1, 2, or 3 best unit in the game. It's like, because I feel like this unit right here, with their defense well over 100k and 30% damage reduction, like, that makes them great for Super Battle Road, Battlefield, everywhere. They're going to be fantastic. And then they get the additional key per orb. They get the additional super attacks. They're just very strong. I think this unit is very, very good. Then we got Buu Gotenks here. I don't think Buu Gotenks is quite as impressive as the Vegito unit to me. I just feel like they could have did a little bit more. It's just, to me, like, in my head, I'm looking at these high numbers that this Buu unit is putting out, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, that's cool, but, like, you know, like Jiren. Jiren exists. It's the only thing. I mean, Buu does have, like, the healing and stuff, and, you know, he does stack defense before he transforms. All right, so his leader skill is Absorbed Power or Majin Power. Category Key 4, 130% HP and 170% attack and defense. So he does have 4 key. Goku and Vegeta are at 3 key. Yeah, okay. All right, let's take a look. I have not looked at this category yet. Okay, the Buu Piccolo is a leader for the team as well. Cell is on here. Android 19 and 20. 13, Super 17, Omega. Very similar to Artificial Life Form, actually. It's basically Artificial Life Form. It's a nerfed version of Artificial Life Form, right? Huh. Because Omega is not an Artificial Life Form, even though I kind of think he should be. There's Cooler. Metal Cooler is on here. Only the one Metal Cooler is on here? Interesting. Okay. Wait. Yeah, LR Cell. So Perfect Cell is not on here. Like STR Perfect Cell, Tech Perfect Cell. I don't know. This does seem sort of pointless to me. This category. We'll see. We'll see. Because I feel like you're probably just better off running Exchange Majin Buu for the 170% Majin Power leader skill across the board. Probably. Right? But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so Buu Gotenks stacks attack on his 12 key and then stacks defense on his 18 key. That is good, though. He is a stacking unit. Obviously, Jiren does not do that, right? And it is an active skill transformation, so you can continue to stack as long as you want. That's very strong. His passive, he recovers 12% HP at the start of turn, 120% attack and defense. He gets 1 key in addition from collecting type key spheres, and then medium chance to launch an additional super. Very similar to Goku and Vegeta. But I feel like their damage reduction is probably better than this, I think. Like, 12% HP, like, that's good, especially if you're on a full Buu team, right? The only thing is that this unit, by the way, the transformation is much easier to get than Vegito. 4 turns, and then 50% or higher is a joke. That's, especially with all these Buu units healing, like, you're going to get that every single time. So here's his links. Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Wall Standing Tall, Fear and Faith, Majin, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. One issue I have right here, immediately, is that this unit doesn't have Infinite Regeneration, which is a real bummer to me. Like, he does have Metamorphosis, which is one of the best links in the game. But the problem with Metamorphosis is, like, let me just double check what Buu units besides Buu Ultimate Gohan have that. Because, like, I don't know. Buu Ultimate Gohan is good. Definitely a unit you would want to run. But, like, is he that good? I don't know. Here, let me pull you up and then, I don't know, just this Buu right here. Because this Buu should have Infinite Regeneration, right? Yeah. All right, let me pull this up. All right, so Infinite Regeneration. Yeah, okay. Okay. So all the Buus have it except for the absorptions. Yeah, so like the other Buu Gotenks, Buu Ultimate Gohan, and those units, they don't have infinite. Okay, that's consistent at least. All right. Okay. It's just like the natural sort of Buu forms have infinite regeneration. Okay, that's fine. That's fine then. That's if that's consistent, then I don't have an issue with it. All right, now Metamorphosis. What Buu characters have that? This Buu does have it just in base, huh? Okay. So does this Buu right here, though. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Because if you're going to have Buu... Alright, so let me pull this guy up right here. This is actually... This might be one of the best combos in the game, honestly. So, let's just... We're talking about Buu Gotenks right here. So you're going to recover 12% HP at the start of turn. When this guy supers, he's recovering 18%. Then they both have Metamorphosis, giving you another 10%. That's 40% HP regeneration. Between his passive, them having Metamorphosis, and then this guy's super attack. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. And this guy is no slouch. Like, you could run him on rotation easily, right? And you get a lot of orbs with him. He's creating orbs. You know, this Buu Gotenks, one thing I will say about Buu Gotenks and the Vegito unit, they're not going to struggle for ki. I may have been too hard on this Majin Buu unit. I need to use him more. I might have been too hard on him. Again, links are Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Wall Standing Tall, Fear and Faith, Majin, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So he does have good links. His categories are Absorb Power, Majin Power, Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Form, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card. Of course, 2 more Dokkan Fest LRs on Kamehameha, right? Obviously pretty good. Alright, so Buu Ultimate Gohan. So at this point, he only raises attack for 1 turn on his 12 and 18 key supers. Recovers 10% HP at the start of turn. 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Additional, which has a medium chance of being a super. An additional key when collecting key spheres. So now rainbow key spheres get additional key as well. Then he gets plus 5 key for 5 turns from first appearance. And then this is where Vegito pulls ahead for me. Seal super attack of the attacked enemy for 5 turns. Dude, that's pointless. Like, you can only, like, turn 4 you could do this. Like, yeah, I guess in category Super Battle Road, sometimes those fights can go 4, 5, 6 turns. So, right there at the end, you'll be able to prevent yourself from getting super attacked, but I feel like you guys get my point there. Like, that seems super impressive, but it's not very practical. Whereas this, up here, is like goddamn near the strongest ability in the entire fucking game. Like, it's 10 turns, just being able to see that on top of what is already like the best unit in the game. That's pretty insane. To me, I think that's really the big difference. And then Fear and Faith becomes bigger. That's a huge difference, obviously, because Fear and Faith didn't really get buffed during the Link level update. Not bad. Okay, what else do we have here? We looked at them. We looked at the categories. I do want to point out, it seemed for a little bit like LR Hercules EZA, like it was in the global data download, but it was just a fake. So there's no EZA coming for LR Hercule. Oh, the release schedule, I probably should have started the video out with this. Looks as though it's possible they release an hour earlier on global. No confirmation yet, but it's definitely possible. I feel as though, like, has that happened before? I think it has. I think Transforming Vegeta came out like a half hour earlier on JP. So this has happened before. This is very possible that global gets it an hour earlier. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I think that actually is quite possible. So just sort of keep that in mind, that we could be seeing this drop an hour earlier on global. And as a JP like main, do I care? No, it's not really. It's within an hour apart. I don't think it doesn't really matter. If it was like a day apart, that's stupid. But like an hour, who cares? We could be adults about it, right? It's fine. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the details for Tien and Buu Piccolo. So Tien is an Earthling category leader, 3 key, 120% attack and defense. Does supreme damage, greatly lowers attack and defense, which is good. So he gives himself 3 key and 150% attack and defense. Pretty good. Plus 70% attack when performing a super attack. And he gives 30% attack and 50% defense for all super class Buu category, Majin Buu Saga category allies. And then a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy? What the hell? He's very good. He's pretty good. Wow. Okay. He's on Buu Saga, Worthy Rival, Earthling, and Savior. So we now have 2 amazing Tiens in the game. That's nice. I like that. I do. That's a good card. Like, Tien deserves these type of cards. I mean, Dragon Ball Tien when he's fighting Goku, honestly, but this is fine. That's a good card. Okay, so Buu Piccolo now. So he's on the Absorption category, 3 key, 120% of stats. He does Supreme and has a high chance to stun. That's good. Covers 15% HP at the start of turn. He gives himself 3 key and 150% attack and defense. Then the 30% attack buff and 50% defense for all allies in the Absorption category. And then a medium chance to dodge attacks. Wow. They're pretty good. Like, this guy is like a must run on these Buu teams, isn't he? He's pretty good. Wow. So we got our Buu Gotenks, we got our Buu Piccolo. We now just need a better Buu Ultimate Gohan, a standalone Buu Ultimate Gohan. Because the Dokkan Fest EZA is good, but his EZA is, over a year old now at this point, I think, right? So he's fallen behind a bit. Not really a big deal, but it has happened. And you're on the Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Form, Majin Power, and then the Absorption category. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Let me know what you guys think. Again, seems as though the global units could be coming out an hour earlier. I, of course, will be summoning tonight. Maybe I'm surprising you guys. Maybe I'm not, but I do plan on rainbowing these units. So we will hop in. One thing, I probably am going to rainbow Tien and Buu Piccolo in this celebration. But if I don't rainbow them, like if I rainbow Buu Gotenks and Goku and Vegeta first, I probably will wait. Because Tien and Buu Piccolo will very likely be on the Legendary Summon banner in 2 weeks. So we'll see. I'm very impressed. All these units are super good. Very hype units. Amazing super attack animations and shit. So this is very, very nice. So let me know what you guys think of all this. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch y'all next time. I'll be doing like streams and stuff like that tonight again, right? Like I'll be summoning all that stuff.